Good evening, everybody. Welcome. We are continuing tonight on the Lego Carousel. Yay! I sorry for my stream schedule being all over the place. I've got getting used to the menu commute. It's much longer than it used to be, and once I kind of get settled, I'll probably start scheduling some more regular streams and make less impromptu seeming streams. So Wednesday was usually my stream night. That's probably going to change. I do have stuff that might be going on Wednesday nights in the future. So welcome. Last time, I think it was Sunday, we did this base of the carousel as well as this little guy in his ticket booth. Yay, ticket booth. So there's a better look at him there. So today we are doing, so that was all that was in bags labeled 1. Today we are doing the bags labeled 2 to move on to the carousel. So which is going to be the base. This will rotate and the animals will go up and down. Call Me Sabs did suggest I get it motorized, and I have ordered the parts and they have been shipped by Lego. They should be here sometime next week or within 2 weeks. I don't remember. I think they're probably on a slow bus or train or something here. So we're going to get started and jump right in. So we're kind of moving forward and going to build this base. That's what the next part of the instruction manual shows, is the base of the carousel. Get the colors. All right. Okay. Trying to find a good place for my hands to show what I'm doing. So I do apologize. We're building, I'm not quite sure what we're building right now. We'll find out as soon as it gets built. Oh, there's the piece I'm looking for. All right. Hey, Saren! Welcome. We're building a carousel, or trying to at least. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. For some reason, some of my stream element stuff isn't showing. Or my stream lab stuff. It's going pretty good. And so far so good. It's been pretty fun. Looks like Streamlabs is having some problems. Oh well, so I don't have any alerts. Whatever. Thank you for the host. Yeah, I can't get into Streamlabs. That must be the problem. Okay, no worries. So I don't have any alerts right now, but that's fine. Luckily, my bot is still alerting me to stuff. Yeah, the Lego's going pretty good. It is a lot of fun. I always like building Lego stuff, so we are just kind of plugging away at making this thing into a thing. This is the platform and moving around in the center. So this is the base with the center pole, and we are moving to do the platform and the structure around the center pole to hide some of these funny colored bricks. Okay. Wish I could have tuned in for more of your streams, Saren, but when I'm working, I can't always watch it, and it makes me sad. I enjoyed what I saw, and I love the outcome of the dragon. It looks so cool, especially with the tail flail and the fuchsia. Oh, I know you understand, but doesn't mean I don't want to be in your stream. Considering today was kind of uneventful. We weren't even operating. We weren't even operating until like, oh geez, it wasn't until like more than halfway through my shift before we actually got the ride up and running today. It was kind of funny. Daytime streams when, yeah, they are hard to catch sometimes, but I do what I can and catch what I can, and I thoroughly enjoy every moment of them when I can be there. Okay, there they are. Ah, no! Don't drop down there. This one has so many pieces. And so far it seems to be going pretty good. I'm not doing it in one giant massive session. I'm definitely doing it each part at a time. Yay! The beat order's in! Beat order hype. And and the world might be ending. I do apologize in advance to people who did not want the world to end so soon. But usually when I go to pick out DMC floss, it usually takes me going to Joann's and one or two Michaels to find all the colors I need. Well, today I went to my new Joann's, well, the new to me Joann's, and they had every color of DMC that I needed for 4 different projects. And I kind of went, I said, okay, so the world might be ending, and I'm sorry. So, but the flip side is, so maybe this is why the world won't be ending, is I realized that I might have accidentally shipped my 123 stitch order to my old address. Don't worry. Why can't I find the color I'm looking for? Don't worry. The good news is that the U.S. Postal Service does do mail forwarding, including packages, and we had already set up our forwarding address. So why it says it's scheduled to be delivered on Thursday. It probably won't be here till next week, but that's okay. Nothing in that order is anything I need until after I've started the summer stitch along with Moonlight Meadows, and that's Serenadia's community. Why can't I find the kind of piece I need? I need a little flat white one. So, yeah. So, well, I may have screwed that up. It's not the end of the world. It will still get here. Alright. Come on. Where is... Oh, because I'm looking in the wrong pieces. It's over here. So, yeah. I may have screwed that up. But the good news is that it will be forwarded. Because the Postal Service forwards not only mail, but packages as well. So yay! Luckily I shipped it through the U.S. Postal. It was shipped through the U.S. Postal Service and not through UPS or through FedEx. So then if that was the case, I would really be screwed. But yay! It should be here sometime. Eventually. I don't know when. We'll figure it out. It will be exciting. Yeah, so in that order is the fabric for one project and the floss for 2 others. Yeah, I can't believe I did that, but it's because I paid with PayPal and I hadn't gotten my addresses all squared away in PayPal yet. So that's my bad for not being more careful. I'm building a white thing. I don't know what the white thing is going to be yet. We will see. And I have to look for the one piece that the one I won't be able to find. Oh, there it is. Hey, that wasn't so bad. Yes, I've already fixed the PayPal stuff. So my next order from 1323 Stitch, because I made another order because the fabric I asked them to tell me when it got in, is being shipped to the correct address. I fixed it. Yay! So lesson learned, double and triple check everything. Yeah, yeah, luckily the Postal Service does forward mail to up to a year before they stop. Yay! So yay. It won't be me crying and going, no. So I'll be watching that tracking pretty closely until I see it back on its way out here. So I really don't want to drive into work to get a package. So that means I just won't be able to kit out those projects quite yet. But they will be ready to be kitted out soon. Yay, so exciting. I think that order also had some Mill Hill beads. Oh, I get to do this step 5 times. Yeah, but I am ready for the summer stitch along. We are working on Biscore New. Will be very exciting. I have my fabric, which is right over here, and I have my floss, and I have my beads and metallic threads, and we'll be ready to start that on the 20th. So I have to do what I just did 4 more times. Oh yeah, I can't wait to start either. So I've gotten bored at work and I've been unable to stitch when I'm in the office. So what I've been doing is I've been organizing everything. And by organizing everything, I mean like literally everything. And I have it all planned out, my entire stitch rotation for like the entire summer. So if a lot of if this then this kind of stuff for the my stitches. So I'm going to work on my fish, which I've been working on while I've been commuting until Friday, because tomorrow at 4 p.m. we get the next part of Dogs Through Time. So I'll be working on Dogs Through Time starting Friday. Because of the commute and everything, I won't be able to start until Friday. Then I will finish Dogs Through Time, and then I will go back to working on the fish. Because if Dogs Through Time is quick, like the last couple have been, I'll have that done within a couple days, and then I'll go back to the fish. And after the fish, and I'll work on the fish till the 20th. And if I finish the page I'm on before the 20th, that'll be awesome, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world. So I will work on the fish until the 20th. On the 20th, I will start the Biscore New, but on the 21st, if the fish aren't done, I will go back to the fish until I finish the page, and then go back to the Biscore New. So I've got it all kind of figured out in my head, and it's kind of it's kind of exciting. Yeah, organize. Yeah, I organize when I need something to do. So there we go. I've got 2 of those. I need to do 3 more. Evening Fatal, welcome. Oh yeah, listen away while you play WoW anytime. I hope things. I need to get back into World of Warcraft. I've been so distracted with the move, and at least until you eat your very late dinner. Hey, I understand. That's been an adjustment for us too. Is meal times have been much later than we're used to because we get home. We both get home so much later because of the. Even though we both take the train, it does take longer. It is a much longer day. But we both come home. We're both relaxed. I only need about like 10-15 minutes to decompress at home, and then I'm ready to either go to bed because it's late, or in this case, I was able to stream, which is awesome. I'm like, yay, I need to stream. And within the next couple weeks, I'll probably have everything figured out and exactly the timing on the trains and what days I'll be able to stream. It may vary week to week exactly what days I'll be streaming, but at least I'll have a better idea of what the commute is like by train, which has been awesome. So relaxing, so nice. Get to hang out while I'm waiting for my train and cross stitch, and then I get to take the train home and cross stitch some more, which means a lot of stitching is getting done. Hopefully I don't burn myself out on stitching, which is entirely possible, because I do that every now and then. I stitch and then I get burnt out. But having other things to stream like Lego is really helping, allowing me to do other streaming activities. Okay. 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3. I have 2 more of these to do. So I think we're building the center part. I'm not 100% sure until we actually get it done. It's kind of interesting to see how this all kind of comes together. So this Lego set is over 2,600 pieces. It is huge. It is probably the biggest singular set I've ever tried to do, which I'm not trying anymore, I'm doing. This is a kit. This is Lego set 10257. It is a carousel. I am not that creative with Lego that I could build something like this without instructions. So I have a love for carousels as I do for ducks, and I saw this, someone had linked it on Facebook last year, and I went, I have to have this. And my husband said, we don't have room for you to build this or to have this. And I put it on my Amazon wish list anyway because I wanted it. And it's a wish list. What's the worst that's going to happen? No one gets you anything off your wish list. So he asked me about, he goes, you put that on your wish list? I said, yeah, because Lego discontinues sets all the time, and you never know. And he goes, you couldn't never build it here at the old place. I said, yeah, but if I could, if I were to get it, I obviously wouldn't build it until we moved. That would convince him enough that he got it for me for Christmas this last year. And and I was so in shock because I didn't believe he would actually get it for me. You have a porcelain carousel horse. You should show you. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know if you can see it but on that shelf in the center, it's hard to see because it's so far away. I actually have a miniature version of the lead horse on the carousel at Disneyland. I had to have it. I'm like, I need to have this carousel horse. So yeah, I have a thing for carousels and carousel horses. So This interesting thing about this carousel, there are actually no horses on it. It's all animals, so it's a complete menagerie carousel, which is really kind of neat. There's a frog, a tiger, a swan, a flamingo. I have the box right here, so I'll take a peek. An elephant, a flamingo, a tiger, a frog, and a swan. And all the animals move up and down except for the swan because it's the stationary chariot. And I did purchase the motor and the battery pack so that I can give this power. It does have a hand crank so it will turn, but with the battery pack I will be able it will be able to turn without me cranking it. So that should be kind of cool. Haven't decided where we're going to put it in the house yet. We do have a space for it and there's a couple different places for it. So we'll have to figure that one out. I definitely want to put it on display, but I want it in a place that I could still access it so I could turn it on and it would turn. This one's kind of an angry song, so we're going to skip this. I figured the more dubstep was appropriate for Lego than it was for cross stitching. Alright, now that I've done all these pieces that are... Okay, so how do these go together? Hang on. This have them all... Oh, I see how they go together. Okay. So... Okay, I made that mistake. Stay. So I'm making a ring. And then I get to set it aside. Sorry, I've got it a little off screen here because I don't want it to break as I kind of put everything in place. So looking at this, we've got a ring. This probably goes in the center like this or something. So don't know for sure. I just kind of build it and then set it aside. Which, that stuff happens. Oh, I see where it is. It's the base. So we're going to build the wooden part now. Okay, so I have these pieces which get put together. Oh, I see. Don't want to drop things. There we go. Okay. making this ring. Okay, so now we have a ring, a which we get to put aside again. So I made another ring. It looks like it will probably go like this or like this. Have it doesn't show yet. Okay. So now we're going to build more pieces. And we'll see where it takes us. We're building 2 of these. So many pieces, and they're all over. I've got them all kind of spread out. I don't sort my pieces when I do Lego. I've never sorted pieces. Some people like to sort pieces by shape or by type or by color, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna kind of look for them. I find it, for me, I rather just jump right in and start building than having to try to find the pieces that I'm looking for. Okay, that is a flat piece. There, and let me see what color that is. That looks like the clear yellow. Oh, there's like a ton of them here. Look at that. So I need to build a second one of these pieces. There's one. I'm going to build a second one of these. Hey, Hikari. I was wondering if there was a picture with the color scheme you like for the dark blues of your dragon. No, I don't have a picture of the colors of a color scheme. I'm kind of going with your judgment here. I hadn't thought that far ahead. Ooh, carousels. Yeah, I should take a picture of my carousel horse. Mine is actually, yeah, mine is a Disney piece. Big surprise. I know, shocking. But I absolutely love it. All right, Fatal, thank you, and enjoy your dinner, even though it's late. Hopefully your little one won't give you too much trouble tonight. I realize I forgot a part, but that's okay. It's easy enough to remedy. So now I have 2 pieces like this. I don't know what we're doing with them. Oh, I see. We are putting them on the circle-y thing. Okay. We'll see what we do. Chat's not showing up in stream. It's looking like Streamlabs is having problems. I was trying to get onto their website earlier and it was giving me issues. I have tried to get back onto Streamlabs. Let's see what's going on. Oh wait, here we go. I think I actually might have a Streamlabs here in a second. All right, there's my dashboard. Alert box. I'm going to throw out a test alert to see if that works. So that did nothing. Yeah, things are being weird. Let me take a look. I'm doing some on the fly. Okay, let me try another test alert. Hey, look, hey, my alerts are working now. Well, I just have to do some copy and pasting. I will fix things here. It will be exciting. Let's fix the chat. Silly string. Yeah, chat should be working now. And if it's not working, then it's really dumb. Let's see, I wanted to do, where's my tip jar? Okay. Hey, look, there's my chat. Yay! There, and there's my tip jar. Oh man, that was exciting. Okay, let's. Yay! I'm gonna redo a couple of. There we go. Those are the bits that Saren had earlier, and into my tip jar they go. Okay, yay! Streamlabs is working again, and sorry for a little bit of testing on the fly, but now we have things. And yeah, and now we got music again. So let's try. Let's continue. Yay! Yeah, looks like Streamlabs was just being dumb. I didn't even notice until I was partway into my stream, and I went, oh well, I'm not going to worry about it too much because I couldn't get into the Streamlabs website. But now it works, so yay! That's better. Now my stream looks better. It feels right again. Yay! Silly Streamlabs. All right. So we are working on the center portion of the carousel, looks like, on the platform, so that it will eventually rotate, which is I find exciting the fact that it not only does this thing rotate, but the animals go up and down. Hello, Elf! Welcome back to the Lego stream. We are building stuff. Oh, I see. I have the wrong piece. It's funny how that works. Why it's not. I'm like, why isn't this working? This is supposed to work because I grabbed the wrong piece. I have to make 4 of these? Okay. Building all the stuffs. And how's your night going tonight? Alrighty. It's got a wheel and it spins. And I have to build 4 more like this. Doing dailies and you got DC'd, so you decided you were done for you. Yeah, I've been there. I've done that. I need to get back into playing WoW again. I'll do this where I'll play pretty heavily for a while, and then I will get distracted with other things. And I've gotten distracted with other things again, like you do. Right now, the distraction is totally Lego and more cross-stitching. So, Elf, did you hear the world may be ending? I went to Joann's and got all the colors I needed in one trip instead of like 2 trips to 2 different places. So I'm convinced the world's ending, and it's all good. Ooh, sorting perlers. Yay, sorting perlers. Ah, I put a piece down too soon. Needed the white piece first. Yeah, the Joann's didn't have new colors either, so, but they were out of some colors, but not any of the colors I needed. And usually, and this is even true when I was living with my parents, like, it didn't matter. Someone would be out of 1 or 2 or 5 of the colors I needed, so then I'd have to go to Michael's, who would then have 3 of the 5 colors I needed, and then I'd have to go to the other Michael's. So, yay. So I was like, yay, I can't believe they had all the colors. It's very exciting. That's what, well, that'll be fun. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to starting the Biscornu next week. I'm like, I can't wait. No, I gotta wait. I gotta wait. But I will. It's one thing that's really nice about working on the Dog Through Time style is that I get that new start in the middle of the month, even though it's it's not technically a new start, but I get that new start feeling at the beginning, in the middle of the month. So I'm like, yeah, I got a new start. So that's kind of cool. That will keep me occupied until I can start the Biscornu, which in itself will be awesome. So excited. Yeah, I'll be starting that before Saren's stream because I'll be working on it on the train on the way in. I'll see how far I get. Yes, new start feeling, which is, I think, whoever came up with the idea of the mystery stitch along is both someone I love and someone I hate all at once, because it gives me a quick stitch and it breaks up my my longer stitches, which is probably why I've been able to focus on the fish for so long. I usually would have gotten bored with a project like that big and gone, oh, I don't want to do other things. So yeah, best part of the styles, even if you get big on. Yes, the little new fresh start height. And I'm really enjoying your seasonal stitch along, Saren, because I get to start a new quick project and with everybody else and do something else. So that's kind of been fun. So wasn't sure if I was going to jump in on a spring one, but then you had that adorable goose and I went, I have to do the goose. It's so cool. You could start a new Biscornu project, Elf. You're starting a Biscornu with the rest of us. And you will get that new start hype. They do that. They do that with the nice surprises like that. Wait till you have mine stealth poops. She doesn't complain, doesn't do anything. All of a sudden it's stinky, and you're like, okay, sweetheart, time to go change your diaper. Yeah, she just stealth poops. You'll probably wait on this Cornu till you finish the Pokemon. You hope to finish by the end of July. I think you can do it. Yeah, my goal is to have. So looking at the beads, you just got it. I'm gonna scrap my planning and start again tomorrow. Oh, don't worry about it, Sarah. So I'm hoping to have the fish done by mid-August. So I should be finishing the page I'm on by the end of the month. Definitely I'm on track to that. Being the train has definitely upped that. And we'll probably finish, and then I'll have the last page to be finished in July. And then that will put me with just the back stitching, which doesn't look like there's a whole lot of back stitching, more like just the right amount of back stitching. So I'll definitely be done by mid-August if I stay on track with the fish. And once I finish the fish, I'm going to start the legendary creatures stitch along. So I just lost where I was going. Fair enough, Elf. Fair enough. I have my fingers crossed that something comes sooner rather than later for you. I could really use a new job myself, but I haven't really been looking. Been busy trying to be a mom. So I've built 3 of these pieces like this now. They've got wheels on it, so it will spin, I'm guessing. I have to build 1 more. Yeah, I understand that. You know, even minimum wage is better than no wage, I guess. We'll see what's happening for me. I am a member of a labor union, and our contract is up on Saturday, and we haven't heard anything about a vote on the next contract. So things will be very interesting. That is all I'm going to say about that. But luckily, between Cujo and I, whatever happens, we will be okay. Yeah, it's not pretty, but you know, hopefully we'll hear something soon. It's more of there's. I think each side thinks they have the other between a rock and the hard place, and I'm not sure which side has the upper side, and whether it's the company or the union, and it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, well, obviously the contract will expire and we won't have a vote. We won't, and then we'll be going day to day without a contract. And I doubt we'll be locked out. I really do. But we'll see what happens. So we are building the last one of these pieces because there's 4 sets of these things. I'm not 100% sure what they are. We will find out in a minute when we put it all together, now that we have 4 of them. I think it has to do with the piece right here. Not much other than basically I will be without a contract come Saturday. for my job, which will be interesting. We will play it by ear. So now we're making this platform thing happen. All right. I think it will eventually get flipped over like this. Or like this. So, yeah. That's what I'm afraid of, Elf. Um, but I realize I should probably have that conversation with my husband um, this week. We'll see what happens. It will be whatever happens. It will be interesting, and what will be, and it will all work itself out. I'm not too worried overall. Let's see. That's interesting. There are some really interesting pieces in this set. Some are not. I am. Other departments are not. It really depends what park and what department you're in. Ew. Sorry about that. Sorry to hear that, Elf. I gotta make 4 of this piece here in a second. Yeah, this is going to be the platform. So there's one of those pieces. I'm going to do this piece 3 more times. Yeah, I mean, in some ways they are good. Other ways, they've outlived their purpose. But and that starts to get a little too political and more than I want to dive into. There we go. Go. Yay, it's coming together. It's starting to look like something. Okay, that's 2 of those. Huh. Yeah, that's the same way it is for me too, Elf. I'm in a right. I'm in a not part of a right to work state, or it's at will. So, it'll be interesting. Yeah, I didn't have a choice either. If I wanted the job, I had to join the union. There we go. Kind of know how this section goes together now, but still following the instructions just to be safe that I make sure I don't miss anything. Right, and There's three of these. We've got three of these here built. We'll have to build one more. There is a piece. Oh, there's the weird piece. There's, like I said, this set has some really unusual pieces. Sometimes the whole point of a labor union is to protect the employee from the employer in some ways, and they're there to represent you, and in many cases, and help negotiate your working standards. At least that's how they're supposed to work. And to protect employees, that if a strike does occur, that these employees, when the strike is over, would still maintain their jobs. If you go back and look at U.S. history during all the factories and the meat processing and all that time period, that's really when this all started, because these big, these corporations and these factory owners didn't care about the working conditions and all that. So labor laws and labor unions helped fight for the workers' rights. Yeah, early industrial age. Else got it. Okay. So we've got this ring going on, and there's, I'm gonna add another one of these here. And looks like there's gonna be two more. Yeah, a lot of the a lot of the skilled labor unions still do really well. It's when you get into what's unskilled that you start to see the problems. So I'm going to be building two of this section here, identical. Thorn. Oh, are we a Thorn Oakenshield Thorn? Ah, okay. There we go. I can't think of the actor's name who played Thor in Oakenshield. But I'm glad that I followed you there. Yay! Oh, that's fine, Saren. Lurk away. It's always cool to lurk. I end up lurking quite a bit in some streams. I get busy and then I gotta do other things, but I'm like, so I still want to show my support. So I try to tune in on breaks at work when I can if people are streaming. It's like, okay, I'm here, say hi. And then I usually have to go. Oh, poor little Zeke. Well, more poor mom. Yeah, Annika's been back and forth on her nights. She did okay last night until there was one point where she didn't want to calm down. And she didn't want to fall asleep. And we put her in the crib, well, with us both in the bedroom. And she had to have a bit of a cry. I was like, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm tired, and Dad's tired, And both of us have to be up in the morning. All right. Building two of this piece so that we can finish our carousel platform. We'll have a platform soon. Yay, a platform. And my pieces are starting to dwindle, so we must be getting to the end soon-ish of this quote-unquote build for the night. Why is this being stupid? I think because I keep hitting buttons by mistake. There we go. All right, there we go here. Okay, I have one more tire. Where is the last tire? There it is. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have, yeah, as soon as we could, we transitioned Annika to being in our bedroom with us. She sleeps in there with us most of the time, takes her naps by herself in there, but with the door open, so we always have her. But I don't, and she sleeps at the babysitter. She sleeps in by herself in a room or with, safely with a baby monitor, so it's all good. Yeah. Bad, bad Lego bricks. You're supposed to stay where I put you. All right, so there we go. And this. Been doing a lot of like tertiary stuff to get these pieces together. All right, so now that we've got the last two of the platform, like that, and like that. Yay! I've got the underside of a platform, and now we're going to flip it over like it shows us. And okay, so we're building the platform. Okay, so I'm going to move this center base so that I can work on the platform easier. Okay. So yay, here's the center platform thing. Okay, so these go here. Oop. These go right here. And then we do, okay. So we connect like this to wow. That's kind of impressive, Elf. You're kind of scary fast. That would be kind of amazing, though. And then what are you going to do with yourself? Besides, like, throw the biggest party of, I finished the thing ever. Okay, now we are basically securing these edges together. Oh, these edges together. Without tearing it apart. No. Come on. Just so I can see where this goes. Okay, this is better working on this way. I totally understand needing to take a break and do smaller projects for a bit. Like, I gotta do some stuff that I can finish in like a week or two. That's why the Biscornu are gonna be nice. I think they're gonna stitch together really. At least, I think I'm gonna stitch it together pretty quickly. Oh yeah, perlers a couple hours. Yeah, smaller projects. Things that don't involve all the stitching. Alright, we've got all those corners done. I can flip that back around. Hey, look, it's looking like a thing. Okay. And now we're going to repeat the step and two all the way around. Hey, it's good news is it spins. Speaking of pillars, I'm shooting for an after lunch build stream with my niece. Awesome! If I am available to watch, I totally will. Tomorrow I am out in the park again, so I will not be able to kind of lurk in the background. But Friday, Friday I will be able to be around. This is kind of cool that this platform has a step. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a piece like this and two of these clear yellow pieces at every edge of this where the white is. And since this has got tires to help it rotate on the platform, it's actually making it really easy to spin on here to work on it. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, we're gonna find a different song. There we go. Fridays maybe a stitch my butt off day as long as you can take it. Hey, yeah. For me, I'm going to stitch to work. I'm going to stitch on my breaks. And then I'm going to stitch home. Saturday, one of my best friends that I've known forever is coming down to help me sort through boxes. My mom might be coming up as well. I have to double check with her on Saturday. Friday, if all goes to plan in the way that my husband and I would like, we might head to Disneyland with the baby just to kind of get out of the house and have some fun. So yeah, we'll play all that by ear, of course. You don't know if I will stream tomorrow or not. I kind of would like to. I'm kind of in the. I just dropped a piece on the floor. It's okay. I think it's one of the. I think it's one of the little extra pieces that you end up with Lego. So I will retrieve it later. Okay, so I've got this platform going on, and now we're going to take this piece and flip this over again, and this lines up right here. If I can get this in and put something just fell on the ground and I don't know. Nope, yeah, I see it. That one actually might matter. There we go. Now the fun part. Hey, Cujo. Crap. There we go. Let's see. I don't see any pieces missing, but that might have just been an extra piece. I'm almost done, Cujo. I don't know. Cujo, do we know when the next date night's gonna be? That did not go the way it was supposed to. Okay. This is the frustrating part. There we go. Okay. It might be July after we get back from Seattle. Will probably be our next date night. So it might be a month from now. Okay. There we go. There, now it's got some more security. And now we can flip it again. Yay! That was a pain in the butt. Okay. Okay. So we are going to build 6 of these. Yeah, we are almost done. I'm slowly running out of pieces, which means that this part is just about done. Oops, I don't know what I did that for. Two more of those. Yeah, so next weekend we are going to be out of town. We go out of town a lot. And then there's like 2 weeks, and one of those weeks we kind of wanted to do a housewarming if we get things kind of. Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there, Cujo. I've just got literally like those pieces left to figure out where they go. And then I will be good to end the stream. All right, so there we go. And we have finished the platform, and now the challenging part. Move the platform, bring the base back in, and place the platform. There. Hey, it rotates. It rotates. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It rotates. Okay. So, there we have it. There's the base. It rotates. I'm going to flip scenes so you guys can get a better view of it before I go. So here it is. This is the base with the platform on it, and it does rotate. So yeah, there we have it. And that is part 2 of the Lego stream. And now we have this base. Yay! So part 3, if things work out, might be tomorrow. If not, they might be Friday. Hard to say. We'll play it by ear. I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. My little one does need my attention, and I do need to help her with her. So we've got a ticket booth. Remember, we got a ticket booth, and we've got the platform going on. So it's coming together. We have 3 more sets of bags. We have 3, 4, and 5. So we'll be doing the 3 bags next. So yeah, I hope everyone had fun. I want to thank you all for joining me, and everybody have a great night. Bye bye.